I'm talking about people who should calm down. Like just who? We're talking about Obinna. Now, his last interview was with our former Deputy President, Ricky G, and it was such an explosive interview. We heard the poetry. The poetry that he does for Dorcas is unmatched, okay? Dorcas, honey among rocks. Lemon in the cloisters or what? Anyway, honestly, I was so, that was the only part that really stood out for me. The fact that to this date, as old as they are or as they are aging, they still have time to, do sweet nothings for them. And you think it's only Rigiji who, when given an opportunity to talk about his wife, does the most? No, even Dorcas. When Pastor Dorcas is given the microphone and it's time to talk about Rigiji, oh, she's like, oh, that man, he's such a wonderful man. You don't know that guy. He gives me a soft life. And I'm just like, you know what? Politics aside, y'all make such a cute couple. Y'all make such a really,
the wigs
really,
alone, the bundles alone.
She was like, he takes care of me. You know, that man, such a wonderful man. I'm just like, you know what? Okay, treat your girl right. Look at how she praises you when you're not around. I said, come on. Now, as lovely and as thought-provoking, record-breaking, because the interview had mad numbers on YouTube in a number of days. There was also a downside because apparently a pastor who had hosted the former deputy president a few weeks ago, who goes by the name Father John, not a pastor, a priest, who had hosted Rigiji, apparently wound up dead. It is said that he was allegedly abducted, brutally assaulted with a blunt object, and later on found dumped near the roadside in Kikope. And then he was rushed to hospital where he unfortunately lost his life. Now, in light of such news, guys immediately turn, you know where we live, you know the kind of things that happen in our country. The focus shifts to Obinna. They're like, you need to be careful. Did you see how the last person who hosted Rigiji ended up? You need to be careful. And because Kenyans never take anything seriously, all of this turned into memes telling him to run away, people sending the Kwaheri Kenya posters and saying, oh, he's out of here. Other people telling him, do not worry, we will protect you. How will you protect him? And he has a whole bodyguard. Speaking of his bodyguard, people are like, tell Munez to work out very hard because tough times are coming. Tough times are coming. Somebody else saying, may God watch over you always. Now, as much as we would like to make fun of the whole situation, it is comical to some point, but let's not forget that somebody lost their life. Somebody innocent lost their life. And allegedly, the only mistake or the only link to them losing their life, a healthy man losing his life, is the fact that he had hosted the former deputy president like a few weeks before. This is not the type of state we should be living in. We are seeing what's happening in Tanzania. Guys, let's not regress. Let's do better. The president does get on and talk about how there are no abductions taking place. Such things do not exist. But we, the citizens, are actually living it. We're experiencing this every single day. These days, if a car follows you, like more than 5 minutes, you're like, okay, do I need to call somebody? It is so sad when you have to live in a state of fear. It is even sadder when our freedom of speech and freedom of expression is suppressed because some people can't handle some truths. So honestly, Obinna, we do love that you took the chance to interview this person. Obviously, it was a risk given on his end, but honestly, governments, you all need to do better.
Yeah, I was talking to someone, a cab driver the other day, and we were having this conversation about politics and the state of affairs, right? Currently the state of affairs. And he said the most interesting thing. He said, the thing with Kenyans is we forget quickly. And in addition to forgetting quickly, we are very chaotic. Like, we love drama. We love the chaos. We love when things are going haywire, right? The chaos is somehow very entertaining. You've seen comment sections. Something very serious, it can evolve. This particular story Goes from an interview with Rigiji to a pastor dying to now, oh, he's fleeing the country, and even posting a picture of Obinna trying to flee the country at the JKIA. Literally, it was Obinna spotted this evening at JKIA leaving Kenya after getting news of the murder of the Catholic priest who hosted Gashagwa 2 weeks ago. It sounds funny. It really does sound funny, but like the chaos somehow is fueled even more whenever Kenyans are involved. We just like drama. We like making speculations. But we make light of things that are very, very serious. Like we make light of really, really serious issues. This is a person who was not only abducted, but was, imagine, someone comes, nabs you, goes, beats the F out of you, unfortunately you die, right? And instead of people focusing on the fact that who abducted this person, why was he abducted, what's the story here, we just go, Obinna, take care of yourself. You saw what the other people are doing. Da, da, da. It's really not that funny, is it? It's really not that funny. Someone actually did die. It is not funny. We as Kenyans need to also be serious. The moment we get serious with our lives, I think people will also change. And even our president feeds into that. Like he will keep giving us things just to keep the conversations going. Someone threw a shoe at him. He's made a whole thing of it now. Yeah, it's a joke. Like we're all laughing about it. But we forget that last year, around the same time, what were we doing? Were we not on the streets? Yeah? Were we not on the Anyway.